Is Florida's tough immigration stance reaping economic havoc? Join us as we taste the bittersweet truths behind SB 1718.
Oh, you can't make this shit up. Florida's tough immigration law, SB 1718, has struck agriculture and non agriculture sectors hard. Now, farmers lament the exodus of workers with significant economic repercussions. Businesses grapple with the labor shortages and bureaucratic hurdles in hiring H-2A visa workers. Uh, the law's impact extends beyond the agriculture, affecting industries like construction and hospitality. The law's fear-inducing climate has promoted many to leave Florida, exacerbating the labor crisis. What you say, David?
So, in this NPR article or report, very extensive, they've interviewed individuals, migrant workers here in Florida about what has changed since this legislation went into effect. And what's being reported by the people who are doing the work is that there's a lot of people who have left the state because of SB 1718
Maybe
and
not
other
enough.
things. Maybe not enough.
Maybe not enough have left the state because we keep increasing every day. So maybe we get the wrong people. Is that what you're saying? No, I don't think so.
I don't know. There was an interview of a owner of a strawberry farm in South Florida who said that we can't make it. We're allowing our fruit to die on the ground, to rot on the ground because we just don't have enough workers, field workers, to harvest the vegetables and the fruits.
Well,
It,
this is a matter of, we live in the United States of America. Everybody feels that they're bigger and better than the industry picking, and, it should be somebody else's job. And it bites you. It bites you. I mean, I remember there was a conversation a while back. An almond farmer in California went to go, I'm going to hire, you know, US citizens. I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to do $15 an hour to, you know, pick to harvest the almonds. And he said, I could have given $50 an hour and couldn't get
right.
citizens to do this job. So don't tell me, he says, that you're not offering it to, you know, US citizens first. Migrants, immigrants, they come here and they work hard. And some of the Latinos and Latinas that I've met have been some of the hardest workers in the industries I've been in. So, I mean, I understand the illegal immigration, but let's streamline the process where we can get these individuals in if we can't have enough of U.S. labor there. So yeah, I'm sorry about that we would have a law that people are scared of, but I don't think they understand it either. I don't think it's been explained. Everything is always explained as it's tougher, it's harder, it's going to do this, it's going to do that, and yet some of these bills don't do half of what the media is telling you they do.
Right. In Florida, the bill was designed to punish employers who use undocumented labor and forbids undocumented people from having the driver's license. So that's definitely going to have an immediate effect. The federal government estimates that about 40% of farm workers are undocumented. That's a heavy lift for the federal government and for the states to monitor and to protect the farm workers, but to make sure that businesses are complying, especially here in Florida. Florida locals are reporting that sales at local businesses, flea markets, farmer markets are low, and the Florida Policy Institute, which we've quoted in the past, estimate that this is about a $13 billion hit to the state's economy. So I don't know. In the end, is it worth it? I mean, we'll see in the long term. However, um, businesses are hurting. Individual families are hurting. They want to work.
Well, yeah, I
They
understand, but
comply.
it's this Bidenomics is not helping in the least. I
Well,
mean,
Florida has a
look,
very robust
we
economy.
we
Let's talk Florida. Let's
we
stay in Florida.
no, I'm not just saying it. Everybody's feeling tough, Everybody's feeling tough. I hear it all the way across the nation. It's not just about this. Um, Look, legal immigration. Let's go look at it. Let's get together and have that conversation. Just have that conversation. Let's fix the immigration problem, and then we won't have this strict, this strict, uh, I don't even know the words. Just we can't, America first doesn't mean that that we forget about everybody else. It just means that we offer it to us first, and then it can be
Yeah.
offered to somebody else. Bring somebody in from another country to help you out.
Yeah. There is the H-2A, guest worker program that is available. However, farmers stated to NPR that the program is slow because of the bureaucracy that it is.
Mhm.
It's costly, and there's a lack of oversight and exploitation of the H-2A workers. Going back to the local economy, the Florida economy is, by all reports, by the DeSantis administration, is is doing very, very well. However, there are certain sectors of the economy, like construction, like farm working, that are particularly affected, that are important to our economy and our growth. And as we age as Americans, we're going to need that immigration. We're going to need more people to, fill these positions.
Yeah, if the Democrats have their way, birth rates are going to be low. We're not trying to reproduce anymore. We're trying to have everybody change genders, and I'm just joking a little bit. But the H2A, you make a really good point, David. Make an awesome point because it is bureaucratic. That's why I say we have to sit down and have that conversation. I had a guy when I was working for uh, Scott Sturgill,
Mhm.
and he was fundraising at his shop, and he gave us a tour, and he said this machine right here was operating at full speed until I had the visa ended for my employee. He had to go back, and we're still trying to get his visa fixed so we can get him back here.
Mhm.
So a whole machine that only one person truly knew how to operate the way it should be, and they lose out because it took a year or so to get him back.
Right.
And it shouldn't take that long. It's the only guy that can use the machine. How do you have to prove that, right? So,
Well, going back to fixing the problem, there was a bipartisan immigration bill that was presented to the Congress and the Senate, but I believe the Republicans took their, I guess, orders from former President Trump
okay,
and killed it.
this is the
So there
Biden.
was there was a solution
Okay,
out there, a bipartisan
if
solution
you
out
want to
there.
call something from the Senate bipartisan, it's the most moderate portion. So, yes, you might get bipartisan out of the Senate, but you're not going to get bipartisan out of the House. So
especially
when you
when
present the
especially
bill,
when Trump kills
so
it.
when you present the bill, make sure you present it in a way where you can get those people to not listen to Donald Trump. So it's still, look,
So the minority rule.
all you need to do is get 5 people. Like, actually, right now, probably only one.
One.
I mean, literally.
You guys are eating your own there in
So, I
Congress.
mean, you couldn't get one to come over to the bill. That means it
I
had to
believe
have,
I believe they had the votes until Trump said no.
you thought you had the votes until Trump
Trump
said
said
no.
no.
Okay, but that's on you. You should have kept it where you had them tied in. I mean, come on. You're saying Biden has no not doesn't have the pull that Trump does? Well, I guess he's going to that's why Trump's going to be president. Thank you very much. I mean,
And
you guys keep proving it.
Trump talked to his Republican delegation. Yeah, what? Biden's going to try to talk to the MAGA crew? I don't think so. You know, automatically they're going to say no. So
The only person who ever made America great again would be Ronald Reagan. So I said that loud and clear. So I don't consider these guys MAGA. I have another name for them, but I won't say it today. I'll save that for later. But I want
ouch.
you to share, I want you to tell us what is your position on this immigration. What is going on? Why are we, are we going to pay higher prices because we're not picking the fruit? Because we have a problem with our immigration law? You need to make that decision. That's not my decision.
Like you said, it's your decision, and we want to hear about it. Let us know. Your political innovators here at Jay in Washington. We want to know what you think, and please do so. Comment on this and all of our podcasts. You have the Morning Constitution, you have the David Washington Show, you have Countertop Politics, and of course our flagship show, You Can't Make This Shit Up. So please, we want to hear what you think and bring your facts, not your feelings. So like, share, hit the notification button. Let all your friends know, your family, those influencers, electeds, politicos know about the hopefully what you would believe and think is the good work that we do here at JW. We'll see you the next time.